Hey, sweetie, your mother showed me this Carvana thing for selling the car. I'm gonna give it a try. Wish me luck. Me again. I put in the license plate. It gave me an offer. Unbelievable. Okay, I accepted the offer. They're picking it up Tuesday from the driveway. I haven't even left my chair. It's done. The car's gone. I'm holding a check. Anyway, Carvana, give it a whirl. Love ya.
So good, you'll want to leave a voicemail about it. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
Well, it looks like Pope Leo has had a change of heart, criticizing not just President Trump, but finally Iran. Dominic Carter here with you. The number to reach us this hour, 800-848-9222. I will come back to that. I did something tonight that normally I would not be caught dead doing. Listening to rap music. Oh, the socialist mayor of New York City is such a con. Wait until you find out what I found out tonight, and that's why I was listening to rap music. The way it was spun during the campaign for mayor was that Donnie, the mayor of New York City, did one rap song, right? One rap song, right? With his buddies, basically, and that was it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thanks to one of the great listeners of this program, he emailed me numerous rap songs starring none other than the new mayor of New York City. Now, remember, his mother was a big-time Hollywood producer, did movies with Denzel Washington. So I don't know if she shot these videos for him, but the quality of them are quite good. So I spent tonight with my mouth wide open watching rap videos starring the mayor of New York City. But you know one of the things that's wrong with a socialist coming to a city near you? Besides the fact that they don't know what they're doing, besides the fact that they love spending your money, it's that they make very bad political moves. So Donnie pushing this tax on the wealthy, where one evening, literally, he went to the building of a billionaire to stand in front of his $5 million second residence apartment or whatever it is, right? And shot a video. So the mayor of the largest city doesn't have anything else to do but at nighttime to go shoot a social media video in front of a billionaire's second apartment. And, you know, it's a funny thing with billionaires. They have the resources to fight back. And this billionaire, Ken Griffin, because of Mom Donnie's antics, is now threatening to yank a $6 billion project from the city of New York. Do you know how many jobs that is? Thank you, Mom Donnie, because you want to play these silly, silly little games. Boy, do we have a lot to get to this hour. And I had to do it. You're going to hear a bit later in the program, our rapping mayor. The mayor of New York City. This guy is in like 4 or 5 videos, dancing, rapping, and, you know, by day he's Mayor Mamdani, but by night he's AKA Young Cardaman and Hob, that's his boy, that they're in all these videos together. You're going to hear part of this. I kid you not. Don't believe me. So I spent the night listening to rap music with my mouth wide open because this dude conned the voters. If the voters knew that he had like 5, 6 rap videos out there, I don't think he would have been elected. We knew about one, but that was it. That was it. So Pope Leo, let's start with the Pope. The Pope been very critical of President Trump, but now all of a sudden he's critical, and rightfully so, of Iran.
I condemn all actions that are unjust. I condemn the taking of people's lives. I condemn capital punishment. I believe that human life is to be respected and that all people from conception to natural birth, their lives should be respected and protected. So when a regime, when a country takes decisions which takes away the lives of other people unjustly, then obviously that is something that should be condemned.
So the Pope not just criticizing President Trump now, also pointing out to the regime in Iran, and he should have started with those monsters. But that's neither here nor there. As we know, the voice of reason in the Senate, Democrat John Fetterman, and it is disgusting, Fetterman, of course, of Pennsylvania, Democrats hate Trump so much, they're talking up Iran.
A lot of people in my party and a lot of people in the media has turned Iran into the underdog. They're like Rudy and putting them up on their shoulders and cheering for Iran at this point. It's absurd. It's absurd. I'm going to, back, the president. I'm going to back our military in Israel through until that 60-day is triggered. And then there's an opportunity to extend that by 30 days. No matter how many times you're going to vote, no. Why? Because that just has empowered and emboldened Iran to continue for these things.
And so as far as the media, White House reporters always trying to give President Trump, no matter what successes he has, always trying to give President Trump a difficult time.
What do you say to the American people who question how much longer this will take? Obviously, you know that they are having
You're such a disgrace. Did you hear what I just said? Vietnam. How many years was Vietnam?
I understand, sir. But
how many years was Vietnam?
Well,
I did my I took the country out militarily in the first 4 weeks. I took it out militarily. Now all we're doing is sitting back and seeing what deal. And if they don't want to make a deal, then I'll finish it up militarily with the other 25% of the target.
So again, folks, I spent this evening doing something I wouldn't be caught dead doing, listening to rap music, listening to this con of a mayor of New York City who stars in rap video after rap video. They never went anywhere. After rap video after rap video. You're going to hear part of this coming up probably at the bottom of the hour. Our rapping mayor of New York City. But I want to go on now to something. I talked about this, the 3 p.m. show. The horrendous incidents that are occurring across the country, but in particular New York City right now, involving young people. Also D.C., we've got these youth gangs, running around, smashing up stores all over the country and so on. But in New York City, a teenager is in juvenile custody, jail, whatever you want to call it. It's not jail when it's juveniles, but he's being held overnight, at least overnight, because he asked a girl for her telephone number. Apparently, she says no. She tries to get away from him. He runs up on her, grabs her in a bear hold, body slams her to the concrete, and then stomps on her head. Listen to this account from the New York Post.
Sickening viral video shows a teen brutally attacking a girl on a New York City street, all because she refused to give him her phone number. In the graphic clip, which is circulating on social media, the 14-year-old brute confronts the 15-year-old girl on the corner of East 107th Street and 3rd Avenue in East Harlem around 3:30 p.m. on Monday after school got out. What happens next is difficult to watch.
I just gotta smack the out of you right now, right?
Do it.
No, you stand right here.
You will.
No, you stand right here. You stand right here.
Oh, no, because you
let's go do word?
Yo, no.
Disturbingly, the attacker is heard being egged on by his friends filming the video, who laugh when he throws the girl to the ground and then stomps on her head. The girl suffered a concussion and was taken by EMS to Harlem Hospital in stable condition, police and sources said. The bully was arrested and charged with assault and is now due to appear in family court, sources said. The video comes only days after another disturbing incident in New York City involving teens, in which a suspected backpack-wearing thug opened fire on a 15-year-old boy at a Queens park during a heated brawl on the night of April 16th, with sources saying the deadly shooting erupted as kids gathered for what should have been a harmless water balloon fight. Harrowing video posted by former Mayor Eric Adams shows a group of violent teens repeatedly pummeling Queens victim Jaden Pierre at Roy Wilkins Park before one of them, identified by cops as 18-year-old Zahir Davis, allegedly shoots him point blank. Pierre, who took a bullet to the chest, is seen collapsing while his killer ran off. Sources said Davis is since believed to have fled to Jamaica.
800-848-9222. The U.S. Attorney in D.C., Janine Pirro, she's never been a joke. She's all business, and she is saying the right things based on the things that are happening in D.C. now, starting to pop back up. She says that it's time to go after the parents.
Social media, and they'll say meet up in 2 hours where we don't know about it, and the curfew is maybe 11 or midnight to 6, and the police need to be able to go there and stop these curfews. Let me tell you what's got to happen here. What's got to happen is we've got to start getting the parents involved in this. Parents are responsible for their kids. The government is not. There is robbery and assault and all kinds of crimes being committed, and parents need to understand that even if your kid wants to go to one of these teen takeovers or meetings or social events, that they can become the victim of a crime. My focus right now and my thought is we can start going after these parents in juvenile court. So when you arrest these kids as part of a teen takeover and it goes to the juvenile court, you bring the parents in, you sanction them, you make them a part of a parental counseling program. I was a family court judge for a minute, and I know that you've got persons in need of supervision. You can mandate the parents to be a part of it. And that is a piece that is missing. The Mayor Bowser, who's done a great job in D.C., and we have worked together since I got here, is doing everything she can. But the D.C. Council, I mean, they'll take a break while the kids are on vacation. We know what's going to happen. We know how it's going to happen. And parents need to be involved. It's their job.
Indeed it is. Let's start with your telephone calls. Line 2, Robert in Queens. Good morning, Robert. What's on your mind?
Yeah, good morning. Great show. Yeah, I was going to say, people don't realize that Donnie's really an actor and he's playing a mayor. He's not really a mayor. He's playing a mayor as an actor. And also, there's a bigger outrage when a cop attacks a criminal than when the kids beat up on a girl. Right.
You are so correct, Robert. And you know what? Now that I think about it, you know, we have Zelensky in Ukraine, right? Where he was an actor, right? But I mean, we have an aspiring rapper who's 34 years old, who is the mayor of New York City. Robert, I've got to take a break. You just made some great points there. Folks, coming up, again, my mouth was wide open tonight. I didn't get my nightly nap because I'm doing something I would never do, watching rap videos starring none other than Mom Donnie himself. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
You can bet your bottom dollar at 3 p.m. I'll be talking about the rapping mayor of New York City, Mom Donnie. You know, folks, it's wicked what this man did. He knew if people like me knew that there were 4 or 5 videos of him out there rapping, that he would have been considered a joke and never a serious candidate for mayor. He knew that if he didn't keep his racist wife at bay from the campaign, he would have no shot at all. And I told you folks, there's something wrong with this. We don't ever see the wife. There's something wrong. Now we know why we never saw the wife. She would have ended his campaign. So the videos were emailed to me tonight. And I'm sitting there with my mouth. We knew about one video where he's in the food truck and he doesn't have on a T-shirt. I don't know if he thinks he's a Weird Al Yankovic, whatever the guy's name was. I don't know what he thinks he is, but he thinks he's cool. He thinks he's Jay-Z. Here's a bit of a montage, and you better believe in the days ahead, you're going to know everything that Mayor Hip Hop has done in terms of his videos. He is, as the last caller just said, he is a wannabe actor, wannabe rapper playing mayor. Now, this rapper that you're about to hear, his name is Young Cardaman, a.k.a. Young Cardaman in HAB. And do you know who that is? That's the mayor of New York City, Mom Donnie.
We running this taxi, go from border to border. We gon' take you there, but you buy me a soda. Even put some money into my Banco Baroda. I'm the best, press the test, I'm ahead of the rest. That's why I guess the work up when the hero is pissed. So now we gonna meet up and put an end to this mess. About to whoop this dude's ass from the east to the west. I mean, yo. I got the same mysterious chapati origins of India, but born in Eugene. Rock brown skin, bandi muna Uganda ru. Yembeko muru zungu ne muru ganda. So I take my cabera, get it pat like a big panda. Who's the number one spice? Bring the flavor to the fish, bring the flavor to the rice. Who's the number one spice? Oh, you got a nice. Okay, so what you can market with good price. The number one spice. Go ahead, make a rap for your naughty. It's a rap. Get the guap, spin the rack on your naughty. Spin the rack. Come through, give a dab to your naughty. If you really feeling good, spin a track for your naughty. Go ahead, make a rap for your naughty.
Now that's Young Cardaman, the mayor of New York City, Mom Donnie. And he knew that if people like me knew there were videos of him like this out during the campaign, he would have never been taken seriously. Walter in Baltimore is defending rapper Young Cardaman. Walter, good morning. What's on your mind? Line 4.
Yeah, I don't mean to be a wise guy, but if you don't mind me asking, how is this different than President Trump having a celebrity TV show?
You serious?
Oh, 100% serious. You know,
you're serious. Do you want to think about that for a second before you make a fool of yourself? Do you want to think about that for a second?
I think this is. I think.
Did they just put Trump? Did they just put Trump on TV and give him a show called The Apprentice? Is that what happened?
No, Donald Trump.
No, he had made billions of dollars in the world of business. Correct?
He's the
you don't
mayor,
see the difference. You don't see the difference, and you don't see the stop. You don't see the difference in somebody that rebuilt Woolman's Rank when no politician could get it done, someone that made billions in the world of business, and you're going to say, what's the difference between him and Mom Donnie? I don't think so, Walter. Go take a nap. Time for a break. We are coming right back.
The Dominic Carter Show
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Starting a business can seem like a daunting task, unless you have a partner like Shopify. They have the tools you need to start and grow your business. From designing a website to marketing to selling and beyond, Shopify can help with everything you need. There's a reason millions of companies like Mattel, Heinz, and Allbirds continue to trust and use them. With Shopify on your side, turn your big business idea into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
We running this taxi, go from border to border. We gon' take you there, but you buy me a soda. Even put some money into my banco baroda. I'm the best, press the test, I'm ahead of the rest. That's why I guess the work up when I hear this pest. So now we gonna meet up and put an end to this mess. About to whoop this dude's ass from the east to the west. I mean, yo.
I got the same mysterious chapati origins of India, but born in Eugene. Rock brown skin, bandi muna Uganda, yembeko, muru zugune, muru ganda. So I take my cabera, get it, pat like a banda. Who's the number one spice? Bring the flavor to the fish, bring the flavor to the rice. Who's the number one spice? Oh, you got a knife? Okay, so what you can market with good price. The number one spice, go ahead, make a rap for your naughty. It's a rap. Get the guap, spin the rack on your naughty. Spin the rack. Come through, give a dab to your naughty. If you really feeling good, spin a track for your naughty. Go ahead, make a rap for your naughty.
And that's how I spent my evening tonight, doing something I never would have done. Normally, I'm asleep for an hour or two between shows, before preparing for this program. But I'm sitting there after receiving the email with about 4 or 5 videos of Mom Donnie being an aspiring rapper. And this is important, folks, because if there was nothing to be shameful from, how come he hid it during the campaign? The same way he hid his wife. Because he knew if people like me knew about these videos, he would never be mayor of New York City. He would have been made the laughing stock that he is. So now he becomes mayor, and he goes and makes a social media video outside the home of a billionaire, mocking the billionaire, and the billionaire says, I may yank my $6 billion project. The jobs, everything that goes with it, because of your new socialist mayor. So we see all your telephone calls. You folks want to weigh in on Mom Donnie and the rap element. Some of you want to talk about cancer. Some of you want to talk about the young people that are running around acting a fool. But, Matt Blaze, you and I, we joke around a lot. And I want to talk for a minute or two about the coach of the Patriots. It's getting downright serious, man. It's getting serious. So when a head coach of an NFL team misses day one of the draft, that means that his job is on the line. Mm-hmm. And now the New York Post has uncovered photos of him and this woman kissing in a New York City bar 6 years ago.
Yep. 6 years ago.
6
now,
years ago.
At the time,
he
was married.
Yes, he was.
She was 6 months from being married, which I'm assuming she was engaged.
Right.
And they are in a bar facing each other. They're sitting at the bar, but their stools are facing each other. He is 100% smitten with her. Because he's the one.
Great word.
He is the one leaning in for the kiss. You could see he's looking at her very intently, focused in on whatever she's saying. You can tell all eyes are on her and only her in this bar. And they're holding hands. Like in her lap, and he's got his hand on her waist. A bunch of different pictures they're showing.
The head coach of the New England Patriots.
6 years ago. So that means this has been going on at least for 6 years.
For 6 years.
At least.
Let's listen to what the coach just had to say.
Before my priorities are my family and this football team, and in that order. And there's a balance there that I am going to create. And my family needs me this weekend, and that's where I'll be. But I'm confident in the people that we have. I'm confident in the preparation. Thankful for Elliot and his staff that have prepared us for this night, for this weekend. I ask that somehow you can allow those players that we bring onto this football team, allow them the excitement and joy of recognizing a dream and starting a journey. I hope that you can do that. And again, I'm focused on this team moving forward, and out of respect to my family, I won't have any more comments or answers to touch on.
Now, granted, the coach is in a tight situation. And what doesn't help with the woman in question, he's done quite a few interviews with her saying nothing, right? He is one of them.
Words are not our problems ever. In fact, I think we both probably talk a little too much, but we can do it. Start the clock. There's no clock.
No, good.
There's no
I was
clock.
like, I'm looking for the clock.
Just pretend. You probably have one naturally in your head, as a coach. Can I borrow your whistle?
No.
Please?
50 seconds. No, 50
just
seconds.
for every time a new question.
No one wants to see
that
this
actually
thing.
is kind of nasty. That is nasty. All right, here.
So, Matt Blaze, before I get back to these telephone calls, does he survive as the coach of the Patriots? It doesn't look good right now.
He started off saying, I got to be with my family this weekend. I'm very confident in the people we have. I'm like, you left out that you're confident that you're about to lose your job. Because how could you not be at the NFL draft?
As
it is the coach
of the team.
The coach is the one who calls the player.
Right.
And says, hey, this is
You're
Coach
part of the
Vrabel,
team.
and I want to welcome you to the New England Patriots.
Right. Not happening.
And it's not
going
to be him. It's going to be the assistant coach.
Right.
Whoever it is that's going to be calling him. No way he's going to be the coach of the New England Patriots next season. It's about to be over. It's about to be a wrap. I'm going to say within the next 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah, we'll see. Let's get back to the telephone calls here. Dominic Carter here with you. Thank you, Matt Blaze. Let's go to line 4. Michael in New Jersey. Good morning, Michael. What's on your mind?
Dominic, just because he's a rapper and just because he likes to follow his heart and he likes the rapping, that lose his chance from having a career in politics?
So let me make sure I got this right. So you think that he would have been voted mayor at age 34 with no experience, only having supervised 5 people, and he's got 5 rap videos out there? You think so? Then why do you think he didn't put it out there that he had did these videos if it was nothing wrong?
There's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't seem professional for everybody does silly things. Like Dominic, you do silly things.
Michael, are you serious? Yeah, you do understand that if these videos had been, one is okay. If these videos had been out there, they would have been disqualifying factors. Are you serious?
But there's nothing wrong with that. It would have been disqualifying because it's just weird because, people try to present themselves as professional. But there's nothing wrong with it.
Michael, there's nothing I can say that's going to change your mind. There's a reason why Mom Donnie did not let it be known that he was in all these rap videos. He is an actor playing. Go ahead.
You're not listening. You're not answering to my point. I'm saying
No, because your point, with all due respect, makes no sense. I can't waste time trying to prove to you. If you don't understand why this would have been detrimental to his political career, there's nothing I can say to you.
Dominic, I agree that it would if he would have shown it then because it doesn't seem professional and it makes him look like a baby. But once he got in there's nothing wrong with doing that.
Right. Okay, but that means he got in under false pretenses. Everything about this man is a fraud.
Dominic, that's ridiculous. If your life was an open book, you would be kicked off the radio show very fast if everyone see what you did during your life.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you know what, Michael? Listen. I don't know, under what rock did you just crawl from under? You can attack me all you want to. I'm not the mayor of New York City. Okay?
I'm not attacking you, Dominic.
You are because you're calling up. You don't think I know you're a far liberal from the moment I said hello to you? You don't think I know that?
Dominic, I didn't mean that. I mean, every single politician ever, if their life was
open... No. Not every single politician is a damn rapper in 5 videos. And it's 34 years old. Okay, no, you're done. Meet Mr. Click. You're done. Let's go on now here. Let's see. Let's go to Martin, Upstate, line 3. Martin, what's on your mind?
Yo, Dominic, you would be a better mayor of New York City than this.
I know I would. That's not what's in question. I'd be 100% better mayor.
Absolutely.
And first thing I would have done is that boy that was shot in Queens, I'd be there with that grieving mother. I wouldn't be making videos with Cardi B. I wouldn't be doing social media stuff. I wouldn't be running billionaires out of the city. I would be kissing the billionaires' asses so that they continue to invest in my city so that my people have jobs. Go right ahead.
All right, then I'm stepping out of my area expertise right now. I don't know a lot about rap, but I know Man Dummy stinks, and I know I like Public Enemy and Anthrax. Bring the noise, and that's what you always want to do is bring the noise. So,
well, Martin, thank you for the call. You mentioned Bring the Noise, Public Enemy. I did that from day one of my career. That's just what I do. Period. That's just who I am. Let's go to Steve, line 1, Newark, New Jersey. Steve, what's on your mind?
Hey, Dominic, you must have had some food tonight that Liz told you not to eat to listen to that Mondani and all his bullshit. But I can tell you one thing, and Gene Panero's a good pick for, but these mamas and grandmothers are glad when these 16, 17-year-old thugs leave the house and don't infect the other kids. Tonight, little thug jumping out of car, all four of them with guns. The one jumped the fence, got cooked on the fence, and the gun went off and put it in his chest. So we need these politicians, this Murphy in Connecticut and all these other clowns, they need to do something to up the law to put these little son of a you-know-whats in jail, because that's where they belong.
That's the only thing that's going to solve the problem. That's the only thing.
And let Bubba get him early, because Bubba will do a good job on him. Trust me when I tell you.
Bubba will finish the job. Bubba will take care of it. Steve, thank you for the call. Let's go to another Steve in Elmont, line 3. Steve, what's on your mind?
Hey, how you doing, Dominic? Yeah, the kid the 15-year-old Jaden Pierre, he's actually the nephew of one of my friends, someone that I work with. And he was actually a kid that was hanging out with his uncle a lot, doing videos. He wanted to be an aspiring artist and actually an actor. And he had a video out talking about the violence in the streets and how a lot of the older guys are recruiting these younger guys to get them to actually go out and do dirt.
Steve, I want you to answer something for me. Before they shot him, why did they have to punch him in his face that hard so many times?
You know, I didn't watch the video.
Well, maybe you shouldn't, because it's awful.
I couldn't because I couldn't watch the video because I know the kid. I see the kid, and I'm just like, this is like my son, like someone that I can see is one of my son's friends.
The video is horrible.
And I'm from Queens, so I know South Jamaica, Queens very well. But you have the gangs, all right? The initiation is serious. And they feel like they have nothing going on in life but to get that street cred. And that street cred is currency. Because if you're not a killer, then you're going to get killed. And that's the law. And that's one part of it. The other part of it is this going viral on internet. It's going to cost a lot of people their lives because this is the only thing that's driving a lot of kids. And what's crazy about it is on one end, it's that end of the spectrum. And the other end, I'm out in Brownsville at a certification for OSHA, flag waving, and construction security. And the classroom is packed with young black men and 2 women who want to work. And they're spending $700 to $800 to be certified so then they can go and then look for a job. So we need more help on the street, and I don't see it across any politician or anything. Oh, we're going to put more programs in this neighborhood. None of that matters because that's not what's going to get you the clicks. You know, like I'm telling you, Jaden.
No, I know what you're saying. Hey, Steve, we got to continue this another day because it's a worthy conversation. It's just I'm up against a break. Thank you for calling in. I feel so bad for this young man and his family, the way they were punching him in his face and then shot him in his chest. You know what, folks? A few weeks ago, Matt Blaze and I spoke to Linda in Rockland County, and she was nervous about her daughter going to Europe. I've got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Linda and find out exactly how that trip went.
The Dominic Carter Show
on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Fox News is now streaming live on Fox One. When news breaks, we don't just report it. We go beyond the headlines to get the full story. Get live coverage, in-depth analysis, and perspectives from the voices you trust, all in one place. Whether you're at home or on the go, stay connected to the stories shaping our world. Stream Fox News on Fox One. Download today.
Security program on spreadsheets, new regulations piling up, and audit dread? It's time for Vanta. Vanta automates security and compliance, brings evidence into one place, and cuts audit prep by 82%. Less manual work, clearer visibility, faster deals, zero chaos. Call it compliance or call it compliance. Get it? Join the 15,000 companies using Vanta to prove trust. Go to vanta.com/calm.
Now, from New York City to the world, it's Dominic Carter.
And we have a lot of telephone calls. You folks want to talk rap, and this new rapper, young Cardaman, a.k.a. Mayor Mom Donnie. So all these videos were emailed to me tonight of the mayor and these videos. And if we had these videos during the campaign, bet my life on it, he would not be the mayor of New York City. He would be the laughingstock of the city. But instead, you're stuck with him for the next 3.5 years. So Matt Blaze and I spoke to Linda in Rockland County a few weeks ago. She was nervous and worried about her daughter traveling to Europe in terms of all that's going on. Matt's here with me now. Linda, so how did it go for your daughter? You're in Rockland County. How did it go for your daughter?
Hey, Dominic, thank you for taking my call again. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful experience for her. It was, it was just the Iran conflict got me a little crazy. She came home a different person. She saw a world that, would not have been. But can I talk to you about a little bit of local politics? Because I know you live in Rockland County.
Right, but quickly, because we're short on time.
Okay, very quickly. The Rockland County is changing the legislature is changing the licensing for home improvement contractors, and they're going to give anybody a license. And there's a certain community that just kind of came in and pushed for it. And there's a voter block, and anybody can get a home improvement license, and it's very dangerous, Dominic. Like, it could be anybody can go into your home, anybody can, build a structure, and there's no vetting.
Well, I have to look at that issue because I don't know much about it, Linda. I can't comment without knowing anything on it. I promise you that I will look at it. But I know with your daughter, you were worried about her safety. So it wasn't a problem.
I was so worried about her safety. And she came home to me, and she came home just brighter and knew everything, loved France, loved Barcelona, and loved Italy. And she goes, I want to go back. And I want her to go back.
Wow. So she had a good experience, Linda.
She had a wonderful experience.
You were worried and worried. You were worried and worried.
I was worried because she's my 18-year-old daughter, so far away from me. But I was also worried, it's a conflict, and I didn't know if there was going to be I don't know. But
now that she went and has come home, how happy are you that she was able to have those experiences?
So happy. I am so happy that she came home with so much more of just a knowledge, just of Rockland County, like a small pond, Europe.
Right, literally. Hey, Linda, I promise we'll follow up on the other issue.
Okay.
Right now, we're national, and so I can't really get into it. Plus, I don't know the details, but I promise you I will find out what's going on. Let's go to Larry, line 3, Tampa, Florida. What's on your mind, Larry?
Mr. Carter, I'm calling to extol the virtues of rap music. Our friend Walter from Baltimore was merely making the case that if Mr. Trump wanted to have a second career in entertainment, so too has Mondami the right to engage in.
Okay, so you do realize you're wasting my time right now, right? You do realize you're eating up valuable time where other people could be making their points when you're probably a friend of Walter's and you're just calling up to piggyback on the nonsense that he was saying.
Music, sir.
Excuse me?
What do you have against rap music?
Brother, do you understand that I'm part of the wave that started rap music out of the Bronx? What do you mean, what do I have against rap music?
Idea.
You don't know what you're talking about. But listen, when you're the mayor, no, you're done. You're done. When you're the mayor of New York City, and Walter, stop having your buddy, both of you, I'm going to stop taking your calls because your voices sound weird, like you're disguising your voices. So you called up your brother and had him call? The fact of the matter is, running New York City is a multi-billion-dollar business. It's not some fake wannabe rapper. Wake up. I'm back at 3 p.m. Eastern on this Friday, folks. Have a wonderful and great day.
Thanks for listening to The Dominic Carter Show. You can hear The Dominic Carter Show weekdays at 3 p.m. and Monday through Thursday at midnight and Sunday starting at 11 p.m. on 77 WABC. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?